All right, so let's solve a problem which appeared in JEE Main 2025. In this question, we have been given one ellipse which is having this equation, another ellipse which is having this equation, and both of them are having the same eccentricity. And the next information is that the product of their latest rectum lengths be 32 root 3. Um, and the distance between the foci of E1 be 4. If E1 and E2 meet at ABCD, then the area of the quadrilateral ABCD is. So basically, there are two ellipses. One is actually having the major axis along x-axis, which is this one. The other one is having major axis along y-axis, which is this one. And they both are having the same eccentricity. And then they're cutting each other because they're having the same, basically, center. So now they will be forming a quadrilateral. We got to find that area of that quadrilateral, right? So first of all, let's create the ellipse, right? So let's create two ellipses and then let's do it quickly and then we will try to work out the problem. So this is first the circle and then I'll create an ellipse out of it. So this is how it is. So let's create this. So this is one. Now I can take a copy of it and then we'll rotate it. So this is one which is having the center like this. Now then other ellipses basically we don't know yet as in how big it will be, but this is how it is gonna be, right? So this is how big it would be. It could be smaller as well. We don't know really. So we can just make it smaller a little bit as well. And then what we need to find out is this is sort of gonna intersect at A, B, C, D. So we need to find out this whatever with the shape it is gonna form, right? So, I mean, it is gonna be forming a rectangle. That is what we understand. And then finally, we need to find out the area of this rectangle, right? Now, let's try jotting down the information. Both are having the same eccentricity. So E is same for both of them. So if I'm looking at this one, so basically this is the one which is having equation x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. And the other one is when we could write it like this so that it's easier for us to sort of understand y square by b square plus x square by a square equals to 1. So in terms of eccentricity, if I'm looking at it, then I mean I could say that e square is actually equal to 1 minus a square upon b square, right? B square upon a square for this one, right? So how do we start with this? As in, like, why do I do this? Because E is actually equal to C by A. We can say that what is my C? Basically my focus. And I generally take this as minus A comma 0 and this A comma 0. And then there will be somewhere here the focus would be. So this is the one which is C comma 0 and this is minus C comma 0. So this is what it is. So C by A. And then you do this A square equals to C square upon A square. C square is nothing but A square minus B square upon C square. A square, then that is what you get, 1 minus B square upon A square. So this is given. So 1 minus B square upon A square is actually equal to 1 by 3. So we can say that B square upon A square is actually equal to 1 minus 1 by 3, which is, say, 2 by 3. Similarly, we can find out here as well. We can say that this is A square upon B square. That is what we got to understand. Here it will be flipping because the major axis is along y-axis. So this will be again 2 by 3. So these are two information I have got. There is another information given here is that the product of their latest rectum is 32 root 3. So the first one's latest rectum will be 2b square upon A. The second one's length will be 2. Basically, now we are looking at this one, right? So here, I mean, you have to be very careful when you're writing this out. So 2a square upon b in this case, it will be, right? 2b square upon a, and this is 2a square upon b, is actually equal to 32 by root 3. So this is 32 by root 3 actually. So this is 32 by root 3. Now you can, as we did this, we can manipulate this further. So let's first cancel out this and then we get 8 here. this b square upon a, I will write it as b square by a square into a, and then I'll write this as a square upon b square into b, so that I can make use of this here, which will be equal to 8 by root 3. Now this is also 2 by 3, this is also 2 by 3, so this is 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into AB is actually equal to 8 by root 3. So this will become 2, and then AB is gonna be equal to 6 root 3 right now, right? So the root 3 will cancel out, this will be 6 root 3. Okay, now I've got this, but I don't know A, neither I know B right now. But there was another information here that the distance between the foci of A1, B4. So basically this 2C distance was given to you, right? So, I mean, again, another way we look at it, this is C upon A, which was there earlier. And this 2C length is given as 4. So this 2C is actually 4. For me, this is what is my focus, C and minus C, right? So C is going to be equal to 2. So I can say that this E is actually 1 by root 3, uh, right? And this is C is 2. So this is A. So A is going to be equal to 2 root 3. So from here I got A. Then we'll get B from here, which is 6 root 3 upon 2 root 3, which is gonna give me 3. Okay, so I got A here, B here. Now here, from here I can get B square as well, because A square is now known. So this is 2 root 3 squared will be 12, which will be equal to 2 by 3. So this will be, sorry, 3 4s are 12. This will be 8. So B square is 8, or B is 2 root 2. So I've got A, B here, and then now from here I can get as well A here, which is A square is gonna be equal to 2 by 3 into B square. B square is 9, so this is 3 3s and 9. So A is becoming either root 6, right? So we've got all the information now. So now we've got all the information here. So now we got to also find out these points where they intersect. So now from here, we also got the equation of the ellipses now. So this is x square by a square, which is 12 plus y square by b square, which is 8, right? Is actually equal to 1. This is my first ellipse. This is E1. And then x square, oops, we've got y square. I mean, let's write x square upon uh, we had got a square itself, right? A square, which is 6 plus y square by b square, which is 9, right? Is equal to 1. Now, I have to find a point of intersection here. Now, again, another thing. So we'll have to solve these two equations together. Sort of either I could eliminate x square here by multiplying it by 2. That is also possible. And then that we can do. So we can just substitute or eliminate. So let's eliminate this. Call this as 1, call this as 2. So this is 1, this is 2. Now I will multiply this with 2 and then subtract. So this will be 2y square by 8 minus y square by 9 equals to 2 minus 1, which is 1. So from here I get 2 4s are 8, right? So then I'll get 36 as my LCM. This will be 9y square minus 4y square equals to 1. So y square is 36 upon 5. So y is plus minus 6 upon root 5. So this is what it is. So let's get x square as well. So x square upon 6 plus y square by 9. So y square is 36 by 5 into 1 by 9. So we are substituting here equals to 1. So this is 9 4s are 36. So x square by 6 is 1 minus 4 by 5, which is 1 by 5. So x square is 6 by 5. Okay. So from here, what I get is x is plus minus 6 root 6 upon root 5. So what I've got is all, as you can understand, all these points are like sort of making a rectangle. This point is having the coordinate as plus the root 6 root 5. So this is what, I mean, as you can understand, this point is going to be root 6 upon root 5, comma 6 upon root 5. Yeah. So this is 6 upon root 5. And this point is going to be equal to, again, you can just substitute this to minus root 6 upon root 5, and this will be 6 upon root 5. This point will be, so x is same, so you will have root 6 upon root 5 and minus 6 upon root 5, and this will be minus 6, root 6 minus root 5, and minus 6 upon root 5. So all this is making is a rectangle. I will just have 2y and 2x multiplied, and then we will get this answer, right? So area of the rectangle will be, in a sense, 2y into 2x, right? So this will be 4 times x into y, which is 6 upon root 5 into root 6 upon root 5, right? So this will make this 24 root 6 by 5. So this will make it 24 root 6 upon 5. So yeah, so I don't know whether we got the options here, but one of the options was 24 root 6 upon 5. And this is what is my answer. All right. So if you got any queries, do ask me in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer your queries. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.